Hello COH players, you're about to view an epic battle that I streamed a day ago. I call this one a turnaround of the year. My opponent was killing me throughout the game. The count was down to 28 to 500, but that is as low as it went. Soviets showed their heart and we were able to turn the game around and eventually win. Please don't click away, enjoy this match. If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Here we go, turnaround of the year. Let me get this set up done really quick. Turn on fog of war. So we could see exactly what happened during this epic fight. I call this one the turnaround of the year. This guy did really well in the beginning. Let's fast forward this little bit so we could actually get to the good parts. We'll watch our opponent.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Here they go, my engineers.
It is now under our control. Be brave, comrades! We have it.
Let's check out the tactical map and see how things turn out really quickly. So true to German style, the guy started coming out with MGs, and you guys can see on the map he already has an MG here protecting this star, and he also put another MG in a building right here. I have the star on the top, but currently everywhere I go I'm getting retreated, so I did not know that there was an MG right here, and sure enough he pushed me back. So let's go back to the actual battle now, start watching what's happening in here. So, oh, I have it slow motion. Here we go. Now the guys are on the floor, so it feels like they're in slow motion.
Watch out! Grenade! Comrades! Follow me! Back! The enemy has found us!
So,
Bleeding, comrade!
as you guys can see, 2 stars are taken over already, and he has a machine gunner in here and another machine gunner in here. Now there's gonna be, well, I'm not gonna jump forward so you guys could see what's gonna happen.
Enemy forces
I am currently fixing up my troops. All of them got damaged by a machine gunner, so you know, I had to pull back. I got my favorite troops, my Penal battalion, upgrading their anti-infantry rifles. But still, I'm behind. If you look at the score, it's 500 to 468 and counting. That was a good attack with grenades, but it wasn't very fruitful, so he retreated. By now I know that this machine gunner is here, so I'm kind of tied up in this area. I also know that there's a machine gunner in here, and I did not know at first that there is already, I guess, pillbox. So our friend here is putting up a bunch of base defenses and a machine gunner, and right from the start, he's taking over. You know, he took over both of the stars, and I'm losing currently. I decide to rush from the left side, kind of take over some points. Since I can't go in the middle, at least I'll, you know, bring down his resources while our fight still goes on in here. So keep in mind, I don't know that there is a machine gunner in there or a base defense, so that's gonna push me back right now again. Where is that thing? And there it is. You know, that'll teach me. Oh my goodness. So that gave me some damage and I had to pull back again. So now we're losing the 3rd star.
Get the fuck out of here now!
I decide to come sneak in from the side and hopefully get this machine gunner. But I was unlucky. He was wide enough to stop me.
120mm mortars. Shock troops awaiting deployment.
So currently 3 stars down. He's still 500. I'm 427 and counting down. I got a pretty nice army, but I'm having a hard time going anywhere. So I just made the mortar, 120mm mortar, and we're going to start clearing out the middle and hopefully push through.
This is hopeless! Retreat!
There's my mortar, my army coming.
We are losing
I
territory.
have my Penal battalions ready for any armor that's gonna come in. I really like using them, and you guys will see soon what happens and how I use them. They were actually they were like my winning troops this battle. Let's see what our opponent is doing. He got soldiers here. Anti-tank already in the middle waiting. Machine gunners in here. So protect it all the way.
Sector under attack.
I'm gonna try to sneak in and see what we have in here and try to get in a building, so kind of open up some visual area for my mortar to
Our
fight.
territory is falling into enemy hands.
Let's see these guys. Oh, beautiful use of grenades again. It's gonna start pushing me down, pushing me back.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Please! Find a medic for me!
No! This machine gunner is still shooting at me while my mortar is nowhere to be found. Where is my mortar? Yeah, I had to retreat my mortar.
Evasive
So I'm
tactics
gonna have
now
to retreat
available
this
for
guy.
any conscript.
Look at the points, 500 through 382 right now. I got the star, but points are quickly counting down. So gotta bring back my mortar again. We got him healed up. Going back and continue bringing down this building.
I have the men ready.
Where is he at? There's our mortar. Let's see them. Oh, one more shot, my friend. Let me see you shoot one more. Ah, beautiful. And a few more shots and this building is going down. Of course, his machine gunner got damaged. We didn't see that, but that's why he moved out of the building. I'm going to clean out that building so he doesn't get any more places to hide. Let's fast forward it with more interesting fights. There comes the engineer,
The sector is at risk.
and we got another attack in here.
We have an isolated sector.
They're still throwing their grenades. Obviously, I wasn't watching this moment, so my guys got damaged. I retreated. I'm gonna have to retreat completely. Now I got a
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
light tank to help me out in this fight. I'm going to try to use that light tank to clean out his machine gunners and everything. Keep in mind, I don't know that he has anti-tanks in here, so that's gonna be a quick surprise for me.
We must defend this territory.
So I killed his, made him retreat, and I'm going back right now to try to kill the machine gunner. Let's fast forward a little bit more.
Squad at full strength.
Sneak in. I was trying to sneak in from the side, but he was waiting for me. And my mortar is still shooting, man, still shooting. This guy survived so many battles. You
Enemy
guys will see him
forces
back in
capturing
the
supply
fight
sector.
a few more times. Heal up our guys in here.
Enemy forces
By this
are
time,
attempting to
I
capture
am
our territory.
pretty worried that he might have anti-tanks hiding in here, which there was one, and he was there a while ago.
We need to re-establish our supply
My
lines.
boys are still getting killed.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
There you go. I came in with my light tank, and there was the first surprise with the anti-tank. So now I send my mortar to start cleaning out that, bombing this area, while we're trying to take the star back. Of course, yes, I'm blubbing, but I'm just blubbing because there's nothing else I could do on the right side. I know at this point that there isn't much I can do.
But only for those who are seriously
So I decided to
wounded.
send my light tank to go from the bottom and try to kill that machine gunner. He so far doesn't know anything about my tank, so I have an advantage. There we go. I sneak in my tank, try to kill this. I didn't even know that there was an anti-tank right here.
We
So
are suffering vehicle
there
losses.
goes my light tank. And here we go. The fun begins. This is where my penal squad is going to
Contact with
be
the
very
enemy.
useful.
Have a use for these
There we go. This is gonna become pretty interesting. Initially, it wasn't that great of a start for me. And you guys can see it's right now 500 to 277 points. Here we go.
supply sector under attack.
Flank Panzer 4. I hate these guys. They are crazy good against infantry. So as you guys can see, I retreat,
More of our troops have been
knowing
lost.
that this is gonna be bad. But my penal battalions are coming, and this is going to be a nice surprise for our friend in here. There is one that is going to give him a nice damage. Fantastic. This guy is just hurting me, man. And there is another one.
We now have access to additional battlefield options.
Let's check this out.
We
So
are losing
that was a big
supplies
loss
to
for
the
our friend.
enemy.
While I was busy there, he came back and started taking over the star again. Keep in mind, we're still at 500 to 261, but that was a big damage for him, and he's gonna have to start rebuilding. While I am rebuilding my troops and getting them all healed up, his machine gunner is back, and not enough that there's one machine gunner, there is another, base defense in here, which isn't killed, by the way. Neither of them are killed, so I had to retreat my mortars because I got scared of his armor. So we killed this. Machine gunner is still here. We're going to try to take over the side in here, or the star. I'm bringing in back my soldiers. My riflemen are
The
already
enemy is taking
upgraded.
what we have secured.
I'm gonna come sneaking in the middle, but of course the machine gunner is waiting for me, and he's rushing my mortar now.
We have a new
So
T-34 standing by.
I had to pull back again. We got our first armor, our T-34.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Points are still counting down. He's getting a little crazy here with me. These grenades, they can get deadly sometimes, but this time I was victorious, I believe, or maybe I wasn't.
Our territory is
Oh
falling into enemy
no,
hands.
I guess I wasn't. So I pulled back from there, and I lost
The
one of my
enemy has
team,
killed another infantry
one of
squad.
my teams in here.
Half-track has been
So
assigned
my
to our
T-35 is
sector
coming
at risk.
into battle. Help me out. I am so low on units. It's not even funny. At least our T-34 doing some damage in here. So machine gunner is here, base defense is here, fixed up, anti-tank, machine gunner. Man, I am currently worried. I don't know why I brought the half-track in here without any units, but that's fine, we'll fill him up.
Krautmoor is ready to grind some meat.
Oh yeah, that's right, I was
New
upgrading
half-track
it.
has arrived.
And I made another one to put my new passengers in there. They will be useful. in the game. I like using those guys, and you guys will see what I did.
Use for these scum.
Let's fast forward a little bit
We have
more.
200 points remaining.
Base defense completely fixed up. Here comes another tank. Panzer IV. Panzer IV is pretty nice, not too expensive, but pretty strong. Head on to with T-34, they win. So here we go, man. He is moving in with anti-tanks, upgrades. Here, I didn't even know that there was a tank, of course. So there's gonna be a nice surprise for me when I try to
Enemy forces
enter
are
from the
capturing our
bottom.
supplies.
So I came in trying to get his machine gunner, which was pretty nice. I believe I'm gonna get him. There
Enemy
comes his
forces
tank.
capturing supply
He's
sector.
going to try to rush in and go after my T-34. I don't think he knows that I'm here killing his machine gunner.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
So the machine gunner is still alive.
Shock troops have
Oh,
arrived.
there we go. That's first attack at my tank.
We have training and discipline.
While I'm pulling back, I got his MG in here, and he knows he needs to run away with his anti-tank, but he's also rushing back with his tank right here.
The enemy is fighting back.
So my plan was to shoot around and just try to run away, which we did. So let's see. On the way, I made another gun. Let's run, my friend. Just run. Just run. Don't stop. I don't know why he didn't come after me with his tank. But we survived the first battle. We still can take over 2 stars, by the way. Or me. I don't know why I'm speaking in third person. But I still cannot take over the middle star or the I guess I call the right star. And we're down to 163 to 500 points. By this time I was pretty nervous streaming this game. Don't want to lose. 500 to 0, pretty embarrassing. So here we go. I'm trying to sneak in from the bottom in here, hoping that I could get that machine gunner. But there's gonna be a nice battle right now. Let's change the view so you guys could take in what's happening in here. So here we go. Rushing in the back with my forces, bringing in my T-34, I believe, in here too soon. But look at this action happening in here. Bringing killed his machine gunner. He came in with my Penal battalion through a grenade. Coming back with my half-track right now, trying to burn out his anti-tank from there. And there comes my other Penal battalion. Another grenade right here, and there goes his second tank. Now, if that wasn't beautiful, what
We need
was?
to re-establish our supply lines.
And let's see. So I pulled back my guys, killed 2 of his tanks. He sneaked in here trying to take the 3rd star again. The points are still counting down to 142 now, and counting. But I am a little bit more optimistic now because I took out his tanks. I gave him some nice damage in here. I think this is where the game is starting to turn. Slowly but surely. My mortar is still blasting from there, trying to kill that base defense, that never-ending base defense. My IL-2 came in with some help.
Ready for combat.
Let's look at these defenses. Machine gunners, anti-tank. This side is open. I got 2 T-34s now, fixing them up and about to push in. Of course, he came in and started taking over the star here. So now the countdown is gonna start moving faster. Luckily, I was able to take over the star in here. And here we go. I'm gonna go with my shock troops, keep him busy. My T-34 just got damaged hard by 2 anti-tanks in there, and I lost one of them right here.
Has been lost in the defense
Hopefully
of
my Penal battalion is on its way. There they go again. Beautiful, beautiful Penal battalions. They help a lot. In the case when there is some crazy base defense with anti-tanks, they come
territory is falling
really
into
good.
enemy hands.
You can use it really nice. Bomber satchel. Another one. Pull back the tank, and there goes another
We have lost one
German
of our
tank.
armored vehicles.
Spread out!
Push back. I got pushed back, of course, but because I got some good damage. They damaged me a lot, and my shock troops here aren't strong enough. There goes one grenade, but didn't do much damage. So at this point, lost this star.
Shock troop. The enemy is taking
Still
what we
don't have the
secured.
middle, and I'm taking back the star on the left.
Piece of this was...
We have incoming!
So
Enemy forces
we're
are
switching
attempting
with
to capture our
switching off
territory.
the stars. Now, if you guys look, the points are at 499 to 109. Finally, 24 minutes in, I was able to actually break through and
Sector is at risk.
bring down the points. So at least now we're not 500-0. He's taking over the points with his machine gunners. This area is extremely heavily defended. I'm about to lose the star again. So now I am thinking that I just need to constantly rush in here. So I'm going to use my shock troops. They come very useful when you try to sneak in. You can use the smoke grenades, and you guys will see soon. Let me fast forward just a little bit. There we go. Throw the smoke. Open up a view in here so I know where they are with my mortars. And there we go. We sneak in from the bottom. I was not lucky in here. I didn't even know how much base defense was there. So of course my engineer is gonna move back. That was another beautiful use of grenades. My mortars are late, fashionably late. So got this machine gunner, but wasn't lucky here. Still can't take over the second star, and the points are down to 93 and 499. So where is my mortar?
You have orders?
Yeah, bringing in my mortar close enough to take over this side, or at least blast this machine gunner. Well, hell, he got another one back again. And let's see, one anti-tank in here, 2 anti-tanks. I came in from here and lost my guys on minefield.
Enemy forces are
And I can
neutralizing
hear a
sector.
tank, something heavy, or is that me? Believe there was a tank. Oh yeah, here we go, another flank panzer. Now he has good anti-infantry defense and anti-tank defenses. So what are we gonna do here? Well, we'll see soon. My friend, you're making another big mistake. He came in right into my hands, and there we go again. He had to retreat. I had
You are showing
my
weakness. We are down to 75 points.
my Penal battalion hiding there.
Penal squad taking losses.
Gave him some good damage. But look at the points, 73, 499, man. 499 to 72 and counting. I am pretty desperate at this point. Now he's coming to take over the third star
The enemy
again.
is encroaching on our territory.
I got my guys healing up and pretty much spread out all over the place. In here, you guys didn't see, but I threw a smoke
We have a
grenade,
new T-34
and now
standing by.
I have this. They couldn't see me until I got close enough. I don't know why it doesn't show the smoke grenade. There goes another one. So buy some time for myself to take over that star. I am so desperate at this point. I'm taking over this star, losing one here,
Capture complete.
and well, before the smoke disappeared, of course I had to retreat. I'm going to send my troops once they get healed
What do you want
to try to take over the star there. Now I have one only star in the middle.
has taken our supply sector.
Points are counting down even faster now. So this is a desperate attack on my part. I'm like, do or die, man. No point, you know, saving units. So let's just go in and just do what we can. First, we kill these guys. This middle is about to be taken over by him again.
Mere 50 points remain before enemy forces are
Near
capturing our
15
supplies.
points remaining. If this is not a close game, what is? My mortar is still blasting like a blind bat. Can't get anything. He's coming after my
Supply
mortar.
lines have been cut.
There comes my T-34, and I have 2 of them now. So, and I'm like, you know, we're going in, man. Whatever happens, happens. Push me back again. Push me back again right here with a machine gunner. So I'm like, hey man, I'm going to lose. So let's do this. Look at this situation right here, guys. I had no clue, of course, that there was so much base defense, but I kind of figured I'm going to die. So we're going in. There we go. Kill these defenses right here. Lost one tank, well, about to.
Shock troops have arrived.
There goes his, comes his anti-tank to get me. I'm running away.
We've taken out an MG.
Well, luckily I was able to get his MG in here and kill his base defense. So now the middle is mine. There is no way, man. There is no way I'm giving this back to him. Yes, I lost my tank. But watch this, another surprise from our friend in
We are
here.
suffering vehicle losses.
One satchel charge. I had to push back, but at least that pushed him back. There comes my shock troops. We're gonna die
We are losing
or
supplies to the enemy.
or keep this point. We don't care. At this point, we do not care. Send in meat. Send in meat. Send in meat. Comes my T-34. We do not care. We're sending in meat. I'm gonna come around him and try to kill him there. There we go. One more. One more. Once we finish him off, I can go in with my shock troops and clean up his defenses in here. So here we go. Shock troops moving in. Right now the fight is completely turning, man. Yes, I lost my T-34 to
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Stug. But we're pushing in behind enemy lines. This is where micromanagement comes useful. Waste of grenades, but we're still pushing in. Kill this guy here, and we're gonna go in and try to kill his machine gunner. But 2 machine gunners were here, and they pinned me. So got the anti-tank. That's a loss for him. Got another anti-tank. We're going to retreat, and there comes his bluff. So smart game here would be retreating. Let him come after us. My boys are getting killed up in here. I'm gonna send them back to fight. So the plan right now for my opponent is to take over the mill, of course.
T-34
Look
ready
at
for
this
combat.
blob coming. I decide to use my mortar, start blasting this area
We are
just in
losing
case,
territory.
so we could get something. My guys are coming in. That was a beautiful shot by the mortar. Points are 34 points to 466. And you know, I am still losing, but at this point I am all in. Blood, you know, we're gonna spill blood, but we're gonna keep this middle star. He is trying to push in, but but it's not happening.
Ready.
So my shock troops, man, fix them up so we can go in. Gonna bring this shock troop in here, throw a smoke grenade because I need to be safe before I go in. I forgot to actually push in after I threw a smoke grenade, so that was kind of stupid on my part. Stag is waiting for me. T-34 is waiting in here, just in case if anyone comes from the side. Whoa, those grenades didn't do much, but with this machine gunner is...
Remember him.
Oh man, points. I was able to stop the points by now at 34. The clock isn't counting down anymore. He's healing his units. I have a whole big collection of guys in here right now, but I'm kind of worried what's gonna happen. Another good use of smoke grenades. Well, semi-good. There it goes again. Smoke grenades help out a lot, by the way, so it's a good idea to use them with shock troops. Pushing in with smoke grenades, trying to get this guy killed, the machine gunner. You guys see some good fighting here behind enemy lines. Shock troops are doing some sick damage in here. They are fantastic behind enemy lines. Just bringing in my T-34 for some help. We don't need to push back, we don't need that battle, at least not yet. But I didn't pull back my T-34 far enough. Kind of baiting him here so I could come close and throw my satchel charges on them. As you can see, I'm coming closer from both sides with my penal troops. He's bringing in his machine gun. He's ready. So machine gunner is gonna put a kind of a damper on my plans. At least I have 2 stars now, and countdown is in my favor now. So watch this again. Penal troops. Come on, penal troops. Oh, I believe this is... Well, we'll see. I don't remember what happens in here, but my penal troops definitely are doing some good damage again. Oh, that's right. He decided to push into my base. You guys will see he's gonna get into my base. Get some damage in here, but doesn't take over anything. Doesn't take over the middle star. Look at this damage. Luckily my T-34 came out, and of course my favorite hill troops are on their way. Oh, there's one satchel charge. Let's follow him. And that's another loss. I don't know what he was thinking. I think he's desperate now, or he was really upset that he can't take over the star. This is what happens when you lose your head. That's what happens. Alright, let's continue. So, earlier I had my shock troops in this building trying to keep him from coming out of his base. But, you know, his blob kind of pushed me back, so I had to retreat. Where are we now? 34 points, still the clock is on my side. Oh, I'm losing the middle star again. Things are turning back again. Still one T-34. And here we go, the machine gunner is gonna push me back again for a little while. There come my shock troops. Throw some smoke grenades. Or no, I don't remember what happens. We'll see, I guess. I hate it when the tank continues shooting at units, you know, at infantry instead of actually concentrating on a tank. You know, you have to change the ability, but that's quite annoying. So got his MG down, luckily. and we're pushing in with Penal troops. This whole area is just killed units. My opponent doesn't have enough resources to refill his dead troops. So let's see what happens right now. Here we go again. Surprise, surprise. I have a surprise for you. Another satchel charge. Good damage. Where are we? Where are we? I thought I was gonna bring another group of Penal squad, but I guess I was wrong. I don't have a tank or anything right now, so I can't follow this guy or attack him. So, but even the smoke grenade didn't help. I believe I'm losing my troops, or both of my troops in there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, don't kill me. Haha, we survived. Come on, my friend. We survived that one. Points 28 and 422. This was such a close battle, man. Such a close battle. So, damaged tank. He doesn't even have engineers to fix his tank, or I should say flank Panzer 4. Atzwind. Yeah, I'm losing the star here again. By the way, most of my units are damaged, so but my shock troops, man, they are troopers. Between shock troops and my penal battalion, I won this game. What was that? Something shot at me. I think it was a mine. Oh, there was a mine on the floor. So, what is the point now? 28 to 416. Let's fast forward a little bit more.
Engineer standing by.
Get the more juicy parts. There comes another tank.
The sector is at risk.
So things are heating up again. I'm getting attacked here, but my shock troops, man, my shock troops are fantastic. So with the use of my T-34, I'm gonna try to push them back here, kind of give my guys protection. I'm sneaking in to take this machine gunner because it's going to be useful. And there we go. We stole the machine gunner here. We're 41 minutes in, 28 points down. I'm 28 points down, and the fight is still continuing. I mean, I was still thinking, man, what am I gonna do? 28 and 401. This is... I don't even know what to say at this point. I just thought, man, I am gonna hold out as much as I can. This star is extremely important, just like Stalingrad was for Stalin. This star is important for me. Here we go again, another attack by him trying to take that star. It's like a do or die situation for him. He came in hard here, but look. 2 T-34s. My penal battalion is doing some damage, and there we go again, man. There we go again. That is just beautiful right there.
Forces capturing supply sector.
Well, I gave that tank away, to be honest. I gave him away. As I was hoping I could use my penal battalion, but he got pinned by the machine gunner. But my T-34 is going to do some damage right now. Come on, T-34. And that's a beautiful kill right there. So at this point I'm thinking, man, this game is mine. This game is mine. I'm gonna bring that heal up the machine gunner, bring him back. We just have to hold on as much as we can. The fights are crazy. I lost my shock troops, as you can see. My what do you call it? Il-2, I believe, came in really handy here. This side is still protected by machine gunner, so I'm saying go in, do or die. We have to just take the mill and just survive as long as we can. Let's fast forward just a bit more because there's more exciting stuff coming up. Anti-tank shooting, tank coming. He is desperately trying to finish this game. I mean, it is unbelievable. I'm sure our friend is pretty pissed off right now that he cannot finish this off. Tank on tank, 2 tanks. T-34 came in from both sides, and there it goes again. Another Stuk down, and the shock troop is just taking over the points here. Star is mine. My clock is still stopped at 28 points, but at this point I was genuinely sweating, and you guys probably couldn't see me in the video if you watched the stream, but I was sweating. I'm like, man, I can't lose this. It's been 45 minutes. You know, batteries keep on changing back and forth. Here we go again, losing the star here. Someone is probably thinking, why didn't I make a machine gunner? Well, I didn't make the building at all to make the machine gunner. So, I completely forgot that I had the German machine gun in here. My head was pretty much tired at this point. And there's constant attack. The guy kept me busy, back and forth, so my mind was all over the place at this point. 2 T-34s for me. This guy is being killed. This one just on this side by the mill, protecting the area. Look at all these dead leftovers. Let's fast forward the game just a bit faster so we can see our friend took over the machine gunner again and anti-tank, but that caused him to lose his whole group of units. He could have used these engineers, I don't know why he didn't. I rushed in from the left with my shock troops, putting a good use with my shock troops. This is again best micromanagement with shock troops. Come in behind enemy lines, kill his anti-tanks. Here we go, shock troops, come on, get it done. Machine gunner with a grenade. One more, so much loss, man, so much loss. The guy doesn't want to give up. He's like, hell no, I'm not giving up. There's 28 points. There is no way I am losing, he says. And you know, I wouldn't put it past him. You never know. Germany could come out with some heavy tanks, right? And usually they do, but sometimes we're in a zone. You're in a zone. It took me a while to get in the zone. It took me, 40 some minutes. But here we are in a zone. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, I cut off pretty much all these points now, right in front of his base here. My shock troops have 3 stars. They're hardcore. Decide to go in with them and try to see if I could clean up anything else left over. Throw a smoke grenade. Oh, I thought I threw a smoke grenade. Well, anyway, I don't know why I did that. Took another machine gunner, but this time the machine gunner is not gonna survive, as you guys can see. And his machine gunner, he turned around his machine gunner and started killing me here. But at this point, I'm saying there is no way I'm backing up. Smoke grenade, take over that star. Hopefully I can. bring threw another smoke grenade just to keep the smoke going, and there we go. Now I can retreat fine. I did my duty. There comes my tank. I didn't even know that there was an anti-tank waiting for me here, and the mine was a surprise, so I believe I'm losing my tank in here. At this point, I am not running the way, so I figured... oh my god, that was actually a surprise. That was a surprise for me. I was actually thinking I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna just stay back and kill these guys, but I killed him and survived. The guy is upset, so he's coming after me with the anti-tank, and I believe he's gonna get me right here. Or maybe he did it. Oh, okay, he did it. I'm remembering things which are untrue. Now the tide has turned. I brought this machine gunner, the one that I stole. My mortar is cleaning up whatever is down here, and I have my penal battalions upgraded, so we are ready. We are ready to hold on, do whatever it takes. I don't know what I did here like a dumbass. I brought my mortar so you guys can see my mortar had to push back. I think I came in to oh, that's right, I came in to open up this space with my I forget what it's called, but flare, there we go, with the flare. Came in to open up the space with the flare so I could see what I can do in here, because I've decided to come in with my engineers and take over his machine gunner, but there was a surprise for me there. I saw that he was putting a mine in there, so I threw a grenade to clean up that spot and take over the points. The more territory points I take over, the less units he can make. As you can see, my map, the map mostly is blue, and there comes my engineers to take over the rocket launchers. By the way, my engineers were upgrading with the flamethrowers, so that's why I decided to stay back and burn him out. I'm going to lose my guys there, and I believe I lose my both of the teams right here. Yes, I did. Oh, maybe I didn't lose my engineers.
Shock troops have arrived.
I'm still keeping the mill. We are not letting it go. So I got T-34s now. Armor is ready. I believe some surprise is about to come out for me. My mortar is still shooting. This mortar had no training, I believe, because he didn't do... I mean, he did. He helped, but I was expecting more.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Now the enemy is desperately trying to sneak in and take over the star. Surprise, got a surprise here with my T-34. Let's fast forward. A little bit more action. The points are still 28 to 247 now. Mortar is doing some damage in here. He's moving his machine gunner. That's a smart move. And that's because he saw my flare. My flare opened up this area, and I saw that there was no machine gunner anymore, but I didn't know where the machine gunner was at that point.
I could use a nap.
This is just defensive at this point. We cannot mess up. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 T-34s just ready for anything that Germany is gonna throw at me as a last attack. I know he has no units at this point that he could use to attack me in the middle. So I decide to sneak in and just tease him in here to see what I can take over. another desperate attack in the middle in here.
The
Let's
sector is at
watch
risk.
this. Machine gun is gonna push me back. So let's see how we stop this attack in here. I think it's more interesting. Ah, my friend, that is not happening. Alright, I think it's time to fast forward this. As you guys can see, there's a lot of points remaining. And, but I got all 3 stars right now. And there comes the tiger.
The enemy is reduced to
I
200
think
points.
my
The
opponent
enemy is
was
taking what we
expecting
have
that the
secured.
tiger comes in, it's going to scare me away. So it kind of got me worried, but hey, I got my penal battalion.
It's a tiger tank!
The illusion doing good work. Let's look at this from afar. Where is my T-34? There we go. Again, I came in with my shock troops. I'm again going to come from the back and try to take his machine gun in here. I'm kind of bored at this
The
point,
T-gun is ready for combat.
so I'm messing with him now. When I saw the Tiger, I brought in my 80 gun to start, because I knew I'm going to need some better protection. At this point, cannot rely just on infantry.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Let's fast forward just a little bit. Let's get to... There it goes, there it goes. So... Oh my goodness, man. I mean... Oh, this tank is heavy, man. He's heavy. He's heavy. No damage from my T-34. But there we go. There, he knows what's coming to
The
him.
enemy has destroyed
One
of our
T-34
vehicles.
was lost. One T-34 keeping him busy. There goes satchel charge.
More of our
Ah,
troops have
I
been
love
lost.
these guys. I love these guys. That's right, my friend. Run away. Run away. Let's
Shock troops have arrived.
record that point. Oops, what did I just do? What the heck? Camera got stuck for a second. So, mortar is still here.
Engineer standing by.
We're taking small arms.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Points are still 28 and 143. Let's fast forward a little bit more. The Tiger is so damaged, he needs to be repaired. My mortar is cleaning up this area. I decide, man, this fight is gonna go forever, so I need to come and take over the middle star. And my shock troops came in and gave him some damage, made him run away. Now he sneaked in and took the star, so I'm gonna bring in my machine gunner, stick it right in here, so there is no troops comes any closer. Making more shock troops because I lost one of my troops. Here they come. Shock troops were very, very useful in this game. Between shock troops and my penal battalion, I pretty much won the game. T-34s were just kind of a bait and a backup, but T-34s didn't do much. Again, hardcore base defense. I mean, you know, machine gunner. This is called turtling, man. You know, he could have used his ability much better. Comes another machine gunner. Well, there is the surprise, as I wanted. Comes my illusion to push him back. Let's look at this from here. Oh man, look at the enemy. We can see the enemy from our window. Let's go a little farther away. There we go. Alright, so let's fast forward this to get some more action going. Illusion is still doing his thing and my mortar is damaging him. Came in with my engineers to, you know, just poke around.
The enemy is down to 100.
There comes the tiger, and there is a surprise again for him. Come on, my friend. Have a grenade. That's a damage. That's a damage. Pushed him back again. I am sure our friend here is extremely upset now. We're 1 hour in, and he hasn't been able to take over the middle star. You know, the game turned. The turnaround of the year happened at about 45 minutes or so, 40 minutes or so. So 40 minutes in, the game changed, and since then I've been milking it little by little. Look at the army we got in here. There's no way he's breaking through. Surprise, surprise.
We are losing
He tried to sneak in, but with his assault grenadiers, of course, no luck. My T-34 was a surprise. Let's fast forward this a little bit more. We're down to nitty gritty. 80 points. 80 points. 77, 28. Hey man, you gotta do something or you're done, man. You're almost done. So this is the last do or die coming up from Germany. 1 hour and 4 minutes. Epic, epic. And look at this. Look at this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not much of a damage. Not much of a damage. So I believe he's going to sneak in now with the Tiger and try to break through the left side. Look at this last ditch attack. Surprising him with T-34, but T-34 is shooting like shooting speedballs. In here I am about to lose my troops. Watch this closely, closely. One group. Oh my goodness. Luckily we got the anti-tank. We're gonna put the anti-tank in a good position here. T-34 died. Shock troops got into a nice fight in here. You guys can see the T-34 fighting there in the, the Tiger fighting there in the background, while my shock troops are fighting right here. My T-34 backing me, my shock troops. Here we go. Where are my Penal battalion? They are far away, I guess. I kept my shock troops with Sigma anti-tank. There comes my... oh, there we go. My beautiful satchel charge by my Penal battalion. And if that wasn't beautiful, what was? And there goes that Tiger. Oh, again. At this point, we're at 28 and 41. My friend should have gave up by now, but he's gonna, you know, go all the way in, all the way to the end. This must be a difficult run. Must be really difficult when you're losing. And you were winning through the whole game, 40 minutes, and then you're losing. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Oh, come on, man. Yes, yes, what are you gonna do? Shoot my tank? Okay. And there is that last breach attack. 31 points, 31 points. Missed everything. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. T-34, of course, keeping it real there. I don't even need that star, so let's go fast forward this. Takes me more to get to the end of the game. And 26. Ooh, you are not taking this, my friend. You are not taking this. There's a smoke grenade in here. Oh my goodness. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Now we're at 20, 20, 20, 28, 9, 18, 28, 17.
The enemy has 10 points remaining.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh
Capturing
gosh.
supply sector.
I just want to know what our friend is thinking at this point. He's probably saying, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? What happened was, I survived and took advantage of all of this spam of the machine gunners and anti-tanks. I mean, if you just do a turtle tactic, just put base defenses everywhere, you know, cannot move forward, that's what happens.
Supply sector under attack.
And there goes the game. 5, 4,
We have an isolated
3,
sector.
2, 1. Game over. Haha.